Hello dear students, welcome back. Today we are going to learn a very heart-touching poem of class 11th NCERT book Childhood, written by Marcus Nathan. Childhood is a very important phase of anyone's life. Once it's over, it never comes back and it remember forever. It is supposed to be the best period of life, and when it lost, it leaves the person nostalgic. This poem is also about the childhood memories of poet. He think about few stages of his life when he think of the changes of life and the people, and these changes of all about not about the physical changes but the changes which he found in his life. He think of when his childhood passed away. He think of the day when he turned into 12 and he realized he understood the difference between good and bad, when he realized the difference between hell and heaven, when he understood that these are not actually the realistic places which he could found in geographical map, but these places are the imaginary places which he taught in his childhood as a real one. So his mystery remained unsolved. Secondly, he thought when his childhood passed away, when he understood the people, the reality of adults, what they actually seems they were not, what their practices and preachings are different. They are saying about the love and practice about the love, but they are not loving. They did not follow the same things themselves. They did not behave lovingly. He found them hypocrites, and he surprised that it was a day when he lost his childhood. Third time also he was confused when he passed his childhood. Is it the time when he stopped believing others, when he began to form his own opinion and thoughts and started judging people? So he was thinking about all these, that when he lost his childhood, but he was assured that his childhood remains in infant's faces. So what else poet thought about his childhood? Let's learn in this poem. I'm going to explain you poem line by line, and later on I will explain you literary devices given in the poem. So let's learn. So this is the poem Childhood, written by Marcus Nathan. In this poem, what poet said, just see. When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography and therefore could not be? Was that the day? See in these lines what poet is said, what time his childhood go he was thinking about. He was thinking of, was it the time when he turned into 11 years old, when his last 11th birthday is over and he turned into 12 years old and began to understand the difference of good and bad and heaven and hell, which as a child he thought to be real. But now he realized that these were the places that could not be found in geography or were completely imaginary places. So, therefore, his mystery remained unsolved. So, this time he realized that hell and heaven is not at the place in geographical map. So, is it the time when his childhood passed away? In next lines, what poet said, when did my childhood go? Again he thought about, was it the time I realized that the adult were not all they seems to be? They talked of love and preached of love, but did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? In these lines, poet said, he was searching of, was this the time when he realized that adults are not actually what they are seeming like, what they are thinking and what they are preaching is not as practical as they are saying to others. They are not practically obeying themselves. They are different, or they seems to be hypocrite. What they are preaching and their practicals are different one. They talked about love and preached of love. They are always saying to be beloved and they always saying to be lovingly to others, but actually they are not act lovingly. So is it the day when he thought that his childhood passed away. In further lines, the poet said, when did my childhood go? In these lines, again, he asked to himself, was it when I found my mind was really mine? To use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of others, but my own and mine alone. Was it the day? In these lines, poet said to himself that was this the time when he think of his mind is really his own mind? He would not like to listen others, and he just stop believing others to begin to form his own opinion and thoughts. And he started judging people this time. So he thought of that whether this time when he understood people, when he started judging people, is the time when his childhood passed away. In the last stanza, again he is asking, where did my childhood go? In above lines, the poet is asking, when did my childhood go? But now, here he is asking, where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. He thought of, he is assured of that his childhood is still there remaining in the face of infant people, and he could find his childhood in the infant faces. So sometime he forgot where his childhood go and when his childhood go, but now when he see the infant faces, he still remember his childhood in infant faces. So that's all in this poem. Now I'm going to explain you the literary devices given in the poem stanza by stanza. So let's see the first stanza. Let's see the rhyming skills in this stanza. First stanza, you just see first rhyming skills is given like A, B, B, C, C, D. These all the lines are A is different one and B second and third line is ended with the 11 and heaven. Same rhyming skill. Third, fourth and fifth line is the same ending geography and not B. And the fifth line is day. It is different one. So rhyming skill is A, B, B, C, C, D. Okay. Second thing which we find in the first stanza, that is refrain. Refrain is the line repeated first and last line. That means here it is asked, was it the day? And again it is asked, was it the day? Was it the day and was that the day? This kind of lines is repeated again and again. Just we can find it. How the reference is given in the poem. When did my childhood go? Was that the day? Again it is asked in second stanza, when did my childhood go? Was that the day? In third stanza again we can find like, when did my childhood go? Was that the day? So likewise in all these stanzas these lines are repeated. So it is called refrain. So refrain is found in all over the poem. Another literary device which we can find here, it is anaphora. In anaphora we can find in second and third line. That second and third line is started with the same word, that is was. So anaphora means when the lines started with the same kind of words. So it is called anaphora. So our second and third line is started with the same words. So in first stanza we find the another literary device, that is anaphora. What are the another literary device that we can find here, that is assonance. So what is assonance? Assonance is the some lines in which we can find vowel sound, and vowel sound is prominent. So we can find the vowel sound is prominent in second and third lines, and sound is like E sound is prominent here. Ceased, B, 11. Okay, here hell, heaven, realize, hell, heaven. In all these words we can find the vowel sound prominent. So where we can find the vowel sound prominent, that literary device is called the assonance. Another literary device that we can find here, that is antithesis. What is antithesis? Antithesis is when two opposite words are used, like like heaven and hell and heaven. So when two opposite words used together, that is called antithesis. So another literary device which we can find here in this first stanza, that is antithesis. Okay. The another literary device, that is alliteration. What is alliteration? Alliteration, that is some sounds which is repeated, like hell and heaven. This kind of sounds repeated. So when same kind of sound repeated in a line, that is alliteration. So alliteration is also found in this stanza. And the last literary device which is found in the first stanza, it is enjambment. And what is enjambment? In last poem I taught you, enjambment is a literary device where we can find no punctuation marks. So here in second and third line we find no punctuation marks here. What was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven? So we can find the enjambment here in second and third line. So let's go to the second stanza. What are the literary devices we can find here? Here we do not find any kind of literary devices. When did my childhood go? Here ended with the not, be, love, lovingly day. All the lines are different ones, so no rhyming skill found here. Again, one more thing. In third stanza, we find when did my childhood go? Was it then when I found my mind was really mine to use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of others but my own and my alone. Here also we do not find any literary device, no rhyming skill, and no other literary device found in this paragraph. But in the last stanza we find again the rhyming skill, like A, B, B, A. The letters ended with lines ended with go, place, face, no. So A, B, B, A rhyming skill is there. And one more literary device we find in last stanza, that is anaphora. And as I taught you, what is anaphora? Anaphora is started with the same kind of word. Here we find the anaphora in first stanza, and in the last stanza again we find anaphora. Anaphora is started with the same kind of word. Lines started with the same kind of word. Like that's hidden in an infant face. That's all I know. Here in first stanza we found was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven? So both the lines are started with the same word, was. So in first stanza anaphora is here, and in last stanza we find the anaphora with that word. Okay, so that's all about the literary devices in this poem. And I think students, you like the explanation and you like the poem. Once again, you go through the poem by your own. If you like the video, please press the like button and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.